Hi lovelies, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, let's talk about the Anupama series guys, and we'll be talking about quite an interesting episode that will be going down in the Anupama series pretty very soon. Guys, it's quite an interesting episode coming, so please don't go anywhere. Watch the video to the very end to find out the drama that is about to unfold in our favorite Starlife series Anupama. But before I continue to the video, lovelies, please don't forget that this is still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. And please don't forget guys to give the video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, the episode starts with Prem telling that it is fine if he doesn't get his love and will live with his pain. He says like you are stubborn and I am stubborn too, just like you couldn't become mine and I couldn't become of Mahi. Rahi then asks if he will do it for mommy and says if something happens to Mahi, then mommy will die. She asks him to agree, then Prem leaves her hands. Baz scolds Anupama for letting a young guy stay in the house, but you wanted to open Dramashala. Toshi says if anything had happened, then who would be responsible? Dolly says Kavya would have sent us to jail, while Anupama asks them to stop taunting and says it is visibly how much you all care about her. Bar says even we care for her. Then Anupama says you didn't come to hug her once. Keep your hands on her head and ask how is she. Ange says it is Prem's mistake, but then Anupama says Prem is not wrong, as I have seen Mahi getting mad for him. She says what is Prem's mistake in this? She says it is not Mahi's mistake, her age is such. Paki says she is sure that Prem is passing time, pass with both Rahi and Mahi, and ask Anupama to ask Rahi. Rahi hears and asks her not to force her to misbehave with her, and ask her to stop accusing mommy for everything. Anupama says I will make Mahi understand when the matter is calm. She then says until then nobody will tell her anything. Rahi then comes to Anupama and then Anupama says she is feeling helpless and she wants to give all the happiness of the world to Mahi. But what to do? I am helpless. She wants Prem, how to get her Prem's love. Rahi then says maybe Prem likes Mahi. Might have said this in anger. Anupama asks if he told something and if you heard them, if he has something in his heart for Mahi, and tells that she is sure that Prem will not play with any girl's feelings. She says that sight is not going off my mind. She was trying to drown and pushing you so that you don't save her. She says if something happens to Mahi, then what will I do? She is someone's safekeeping. She tells that Mahi urged me to talk to Prem, but I didn't and regret for not talking to him. She says everything is my mistake, but if anything happens to her, then Rahi then hugs and pacifies her. She asks her to drink water. Then Anupama says I am very scared and drinks water. Rahi makes her eat something, while Anupama rests on her laps. Rahi then sings a lullaby. Anupama gets up and tells that she will go and see Mahi. Then Rahi asks her to rest and says that she will go and see Mahi. Anupama thanks her. Rahi then goes to Mahi's room and sees her sleeping. She says don't worry Mahi, everything will be fine and you will get Prem. She says even Kahaji wants you to get Prem and keeps the brooch on her pillow. She keeps her head on her head and gets emotional. Prem, in the other hand, comes home and comes to Anupama. Anupama is resting. She then opens her eyes, calling Mahi, and sees Prem sitting there. She asks if he is going forever and asks him to be happy. Prem cries and keeps his head on her laps. She then says, I can't force her to stop loving you and can't force you to love her, and says it is not your mistake. Prem says I have always treated Mahi like I treat Pari, Ishu and Ange. He then says I never provoked her feelings. Anupama then says I know that you are the same with others, but everyone is not the same with Mahi, and that's why she misunderstood your behavior. She says she don't want him to go, but how to stop him. She asks him to be happy. But then Prem turns to go and thinks of Rahi's words. He asks Anupama if I can talk to Mahi as I understand the pain of love. Anupama signs him okay, and then she asks Kanhaji to make the right thing happen. Rahi, in the other hand, hugs Anupama and tells that Prem might like Mahi and the friendship is the first ladder to love, and anyone will fall in love with Mahi. Prem will love Mahi. Anupama then says she doesn't want anything wrong to happen with Prem and Mahi. While Rahi then asks her to be positive, she thinks Prem doesn't break our hope. Prem sees Mahi upset and tearing the teddy. He recalls the happenings and asks him to control himself. He then knocks on the door and calls her. While Anupama tells that the girl's pain are much for us, but we forget that even guys feel pain and are helpless. She says, I am scared for Prem. He didn't do any mistake, but he is burdened by guilt. She asks her to think if anything had happened to Mahi, then Prem's life would have been ruined. She then says nobody can force feelings on anyone's heart, and it is not easy to break someone's heart, which leads to guilt. She says she don't want Prem to do anything wrong. First or sympathy is not love. While in the other hand, Prem takes out money and tells that he is giving her sadaka so that nothing wrong happens to her. He sits down and tells that he never knew what was his mistake. Then when he has done wrong and says, I am still sorry. He says, I didn't know that when you grew feelings for me. Mahi then says she couldn't know when she got feelings for him. She then says she can't imagine her life without him, and says life is nothing without him. Prem says, I am sorry if I gave you any hint, but I swear that I have nothing in my heart for you. Mahi then asks, what flaws do I have that you don't love me? Prem then says, enough, Mahi. Seriously, this obsession of love for Mahi is really not going to be ending well. Because how will you be forcing a guy to love you and this guy is telling you that I don't love you, but yet you are hell-bent on making sure that this guy is yours? Guys, what do you think is going to be the outcome of this Prem and Mahi's relationship? And also guys, what do you have to say about Rahi and Anupama's relationship currently? Guys, please drop what you think about this on the comment section. And as you do that, lovelies, please don't forget that this is still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. And please don't forget, guys, to give the video a thumbs up. Alright, lovelies, that'll be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I really love you guys, and I'll see you guys on my next video.